4 months since the deadly Givaudan plant explosion. Tonight, we heard people in the neighborhoods surrounding the plant are beyond frustrated with the lack of information they are getting. WDRB's Richard Essex was at that meeting tonight and learned that a solution may be in the works. Richard?
Well, had this been a natural disaster, city, state, and federal resources would be available to the people of the Clifton neighborhood. But this is an explosion at a private company that damaged private homeowners' property. So the playbook for this kind of response is limited. And this is also hampering the flow of information.
This has been the one thing that I have found has been my own biggest frustration, is no one is talking to each other. There is not one point person that knows what is going on with the city, with Givaudan, with the neighborhood. And I don't feel like it is too much to ask for someone at the city to basically have this as their pet project.
If you could judge frustration, Hillary Ford would be at a 10.
And I find that I tend to have more information than half the people that are supposed to be informing me.
Almost every city department has some kind of a role in the Givaudan plant explosion, but there isn't one person collecting all the information into one central location.
And it's clear, and I hear you loud and clearly, that there's more we could be doing in the way of post-emergency response, in the way of community coordination. I hear you loud and clear.
After the plant explosion, neighbors wanted to know what caused it. It was a cooking vessel that didn't have a proper pressure valve. Now, almost 4 months later, we're hearing concerns about runoff during snow and rain events, property values, frustration with the insurance company. Is the area safe? Is the air clean? And is the odor coming from the plant safe?
First of all, the message should be, if you're calling, we trust you smell something, right? Why would no one would waste their time if there wasn't a legitimate reason. So if you're not feeling validated in that, we could be doing something better, and I'm sorry.
The plant is coming down. It's guarded by security 24 hours a day. We didn't see or hear any equipment running today, but once that plant is torn down, the big question is, what's next?
The mayor's had several conversations with the corporate entity, and those conversations didn't particularly go well.
Deputy Mayor David James didn't go into detail, but early on in the meeting, we heard from Metro Council member Andrew Owens, who said that the city may try to take ownership of the property once the demolition is complete. With photojournalist Greg Shapker, Richard Essex, WDRB News.